A new public administration minister named in Trinidad and Tobago, and in sports, rain delays play in the final ODI between the West Indies and India. I'm Ricardo Robertson. This is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, August 14th. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Now we're ready to show the world.
The opening ceremony of CaribFest 14 will be aired live on Friday, August 16th from 6:45 p.m. View the wondrous beauty and majesty of the Caribbean's premier arts and cultural festival. The best of Caribbean culture on full display at the Queen's Park Savannah Port of Spain, Friday 16th August at 6:45 p.m.
CaribFest 14 Trinidad and Tobago.
Today we're in a world of electronic medical records that's very complicated. Then they were mostly written records, but anybody who's poured through thousands of medical records then or now recognizes that it's a daunting task. Fetal monitor strips are relatively easy to look at, and we do things to try to make those clear to jurors. We have them animated like a cartoon, basically, so you can see the fetal monitor strip in real time.
Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has named Junior Finance Minister Alison West as the new Public Administration Minister after he had temporarily taken up the portfolio following the sacking of Marlene MacDonald, who is facing fraud-related charges. A brief statement from the Office of the Prime Minister said that West, who was appointed to the government in June 2017, would also continue to serve as Minister in the Ministry of Finance. Prime Minister Rowley has also announced the appointment of government backbencher Adrian Leonce as Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Public Utilities. Now, the statement also disclosed that the Prime Minister has asked President Paula May Weeks to revoke the appointment of Garvin Simonet as a senator. Now, Simonet had initially been named as MacDonald's replacement, but he declined the position before his swearing in and resigned as a senator when it came to light that he had a 2014 conviction for driving under the influence in the United States. Meanwhile, a senior opposition MP has charged that based on the recent political developments, the People's National Movement, the PNM, government has collapsed and Prime Minister Rowley should call elections. Dr. Rudal Munilal says with MacDonald fired and Simonet resigning as senator, Rowley's leadership is now in question. He was speaking on CNC3's Morning Brew program.
Dr. Rowley's leadership faces today the sternest test of his leadership. And quite frankly, I share the view of the opposition leader that the government has collapsed. They are holding on, I think, by their fingernails at the edge of a cliff now, and they are marking time. And Dr. Rowley should now consider strongly whether or not the next letter he sends to the president is a letter to dissolve the parliament and call a general election.
Well, opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar is calling for a united front in a bid to remove the PNM from power in the next general elections that are constitutionally due by December next year. She has acknowledged that her United National Congress, the UNC administration, made mistakes along the way before it was removed from office back in 2015. But speaking at a UNC public forum last night, she promised that if she is made Prime Minister again, she would repair the damage done by the PNM government and put the Twin Island Republic back on the right track. Persad-Bissessar extended an olive branch to the Labour movement, promising under her administration it would no longer see itself as an outsider to leadership in how the nation grows and evolves. The movement for social justice, whose membership includes many trade unions, left the coalition during the UNC administration amid concerns that the Labour movement was being marginalized by Persad-Bissessar's administration. There are concerns that schools in Jamaica are likely to face a shortage of specialist teachers when the new academic year begins in September. President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Garth Anderson, says that more and more teachers are resigning to take up jobs overseas. He says many of them are going to the United States and Japan, and he fears it will not be easy to fill the voids left by their departure. And stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Rain has delayed play between West Indies and India in the third and final one-day international at the Queen's Park Oval in Port of Spain, Trinidad. Now, West Indies opted to bat first and so far posted 158 for 2 with Chris Gale hitting a top scoring knock of 72 and Evan Lewis adding 43 off 29 deliveries. Now, wicketkeeper batsman Shea Hope and Shimron Hetmyer put on a 37-run partnership between them before the heavens opened up. The rains came as no surprise since weather forecasters yesterday predicted strong winds, heavy showers and thunderstorms between 10 this morning and tomorrow afternoon, along with the possibility of flash flooding, putting the contest in danger. The three-match series has been dogged by rain, which forced a reduction of overs during the West Indies' runs chase in Sunday's second ODI when the hosts fell to a 59-run defeat under the Duckworth-Lewis-Stern method. And heavy rain in Guyana last week also led to the abandonment of the opener at the National Stadium after just 13 overs. Switching sports now, there was some mixed feelings for Trinidad and Tobago's boxers who returned home from their outing at the Pan Am Games. TV6's Sergio Defoe explains.
Many of the athletes returned home late last night from the Pan Am Games in Peru. Despite their late arrival, the boxers took time to speak to the media, reliving their experiences in Lima.
It was a great experience for me this year's Pan Am Games. I hope unfortunately I didn't get to win my fight, but next time I will do better. It was pretty tough basically for everyone because of the top 8 from the region. I mean, we had work cut out for us at the end of the day, so it was pretty stiff competition for all of us, but I think we handled it pretty well. All of us didn't get the result we wanted, but it was still a good performance.
The boxers will get a short rest before they head off to the World Championships in Russia next month. Pan Am bronze medalist boxer Michael Alexander seems focused.
I was very pleased and my coach was pleased with my performance. I mean, that is my first Pan Ams and getting ready for World Championship in Russia and then Tokyo 2020.
Unfortunately, not all will be heading to the World Championships, with Aaron Prince still recovering from an ankle injury sustained during his fight.
I may not be ready for that World Championship next month, but we have the Caribbean Championships coming up, the National Championships. We have Olympics next year, qualifiers, so I'm looking forward to those tournaments.
That's Caribbean. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.